Hello students, good evening to all of you. Let us start our period. We are discussing about chapter number 6, lines and angles. So at last where we were linear pair of angles. Linear pair is a adjacent angle where non-common sides forms a straight line. Okay, so see here, let me repeat it again. Here two angles COB and AOB both are adjacent angle where OB is the common side or common arm, O is common vertex, and OC and OA are non-common sides or arms, which is makes a straight line. Then we can see easily that angles COB and AOB both are linear pairs of angles. So in a linear pair there are two angles who have common vertex, second common side, and third non-common side makes a straight line. So here AOB and angle COB are called linear pair of angles. Again CAOB and COB here, so you can easily understand. Angle number 1 COB, angle number 2 AOB. Okay, now next, vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles formed when two lines, say AB and CD, intersect each other, say at the point O. If two lines AB and CD intersect each other at point O, then these two angles are called vertical opposite angles, also these two. So namely angle AOD and angle COB or BOC. Similarly angle AOC, this angle, and angle BOD, so pair of vertically opposite angles AOD, BOC and AOC BOD. So now intersecting lines and non-intersecting lines. So draw two different lines PQ and RS. You will see that you can draw them in two different ways as shown in the following figure. See here figure, just like this intersecting line PQ and RS. If PQ and RS not intersecting, then like this, PQ and RS is parallel line. Okay, if intersecting lines, then intersect in a single point O, otherwise both lines are parallel lines. So note that the length of the common perpendiculars at different points on these parallel lines is the same. This equal length is called distance between two parallel lines. Okay, see here, this is line PQ and this is line RS. Both are non-intersecting lines. Therefore, PQ and RS are parallel lines. Okay. So, what is the meaning of this? Length of the common perpendiculars at different points on these lines is the same, and it is called distance between two lines. Okay. So, this distance between two lines, if this is x, then common perpendicular lines, that's why I am taking 90-degree angle. So this is x. I think now you understand. Again, read this. Length of the common perpendiculars at different point on these parallel lines is the same, and this is called the distance between two parallel lines. Here, the distance between two parallel lines PQ and RS is x, but this line segment should be perpendicular. Okay. Now next, pairs of angles. In the previous you have learned the definition of some of the pairs of angles, such as complementary angles, supplementary angles, adjacent angles, and linear pairs of angles, etc. So, can you think of some relations between these angles? Let us see. See here. Here AOC and BOC are adjacent angle. Moreover, it is linear pair of angles. So now let us find out the relation between the angles formed when a rays stand on a line. So draw a figure in which a ray stands on a line as shown in the figure. So name the lines as AB and the ray as OC. What are the angles formed at the point O? So they are AOC, BOC and AOB. See here, AOC, BOC and AOB. But what about AOB? What about AOB? AOC plus BOC is equal to AOB. We can write. So what is the measure of AOB? Because it is straight line, obviously it will be 180. So from 1 and 2 you can see that angle AOC, angle BOC is equal to 180. Okay, let us see here. So this is angle 1, this is angle 2. Okay, angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to angle AOC plus angle BOC. Is equal to angle AOC plus BOC, that means AOB, by the definition of adjacent angle you have already studied. But what is AOB? AOB is straight line, so it is 180 because of angle AOB is straight line. So that means angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to 180, and in other word you can say that sum of angle of linear pair is always 180. See here, this is your exam 6.1. If a ray stands on a line, then the sum of two adjacent angles so formed is 180. Recall that when the sum of two adjacent angles is 180, then they are called a linear pair of angles. Again, let me repeat it. If a ray stands on a line, then the sum of two adjacent angles so formed is 180. This ray OC stand on the line AB, stand on the line OB, then sum of adjacent angle AOC and BOC is 180. And example 2 is vice versa. If the sum of two adjacent angles is 180, then the non-common arms of the angles form a line. For obvious reasons, the two adjuncts above together is called the linear pair adjuncts. So what is first one? First one is this: if a ray stand on a line, then the sum of two adjacent angles so form is 180. And 6.2, if the sum of two adjacent angles is 180, then the non-common arms of the angles form a line. So let us now examine the case when two lines intersect each other. So recall from earlier classes that when two lines intersect, the vertically opposite angles are equal. First try to understand. These two lines now see here, two lines AB and CD intersect each other at a point O. Now forget this. So now on line AB, a ray OC form two adjacent angles, which angle AOC angle BOC, angle AOC and angle BOC. So it is 180 from our adjuncts first. See, if a line stand on if a ray stand on a line, then the sum of two adjacent angles so form is 180. Okay, so from this is ray OC stand on line AB. So AOC and BOC is equal to 180. Now see here. Now see here. On line CD, ray OA stand on line CD. This is ray OA stand on line CD. So again from exam first, these two angles are adjacent angle and sum of this adjacent angle will be 180. So again angle AOC plus angle AOD is equal to 180. Say this is first and say this is second. Okay, so let us subtract second from first. So AOC minus AOC, nothing. BOC angle BOC minus angle AOD is equal to 180 minus 180, 0. Therefore angle BOC is equal to angle AOD. Now see here, angle BOC angle BOC, that means this angle, is equal to angle AOD. So this angle, so these both are vertically opposite angle, and we have proved that both are equal. I think you understand. If you not understand, then tell me, I repeat it. Hello everybody. You understand or not, say me. Okay. Okay, very good. Now again for these two angles, now forget this. So now what happened? Now ray OB stand on line CD. This is line CD, this is ray OB. So you can write angle COB or BOC plus angle BOD is equal to 180. Say this is equation number 3rd. Now see first one, AOC BOC is equal to 180. Third one, BOC plus BOD is equal to 180. So 1 minus 3, AOC, angle AOC plus angle BOC minus angle BOC minus angle BOD is equal to 180 minus 180, that means 0, and BOC minus BOC is 0. So let me write here BOD is equal to 0. So therefore angle AOC is change the side of BOD. So AOC is equal to BOD. What is AOC? AOC, this angle, and BOD, this angle. So second pair of vertical opposite angles also equal. So this prove the theorem. I think you understand. Reply me, yes or no. If you understand, then reply me, say yes. Hello. 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 You understand or not? This is important theorem. That's why I am asking to you. This theorem is very important. Nobody is replying me. Hello? You understand or not? Hello students? You understand this theorem or not? This is important theorem. Okay. See here, we have already proved this theorem. Now see here, if two lines intersect each other, then the vertically opposite angles are equal. These two lines AB and CD intersecting lines intersect at the point O. Now proof we have already complete. See here, in the statement above it is given that two lines intersect each other. So let AB and CD be two lines intersecting at O as shown in the figure. They lead to two pair of vertically opposite angles, and namely you see that AOC and BOD and AOD and BOC, we need to prove AOC BOD equal and AOD BOC both are equal. Now ray OA stand on line CD, so AOC and AOD both are equal. AOC plus AOD is equal to 180 because linear pair axioms, and we can also write AOD and BOD is equal to 180 because of linear pair axioms, and from 1 and 2 both are equal. This implies that AOC and BOD are equal, and similarly it can be proved that AOD and BOC are equal. See in your textbook and also try to understand here. Okay, what I explain here is very easy. First, take these two linear pair of angles, and then these two linear pair of angles, and then these two linear pair of angles. So you can easily prove that, and there you will have three equation: AOC plus BOC is equal to 180. AOC again AOC this angle plus BOC this angle is equal to 180. Then AOC this angle plus AOD this angle, both are sum of both is 180. Then subtract, then you will get the result BOC is equal to AOD. Again take these two angles as a linear pair of angles. BOC plus BOD is equal to 180. BOC plus BOD is equal to 180. Says equation number third, and then subtract third from first. So you will have angle AOC minus BOD is equal to 0, and finally you get this result. What you have required is angle AOC is equal to BOD. So this is important theorem. Write in your notebook couple of times, more than 3 times. Write in your notebook this theorem 2-3 times, so you can easily understand. Important one for exam and for your other chapters also. Okay, then okay, and with this we are going to end up this period, and we will meet you in our next period, and in our next period we will discuss about some examples also. Okay, till then, goodbye to all of you. Thank you.